Hello there. Welcome to Let's Get On With It Metal Marines. I, Grimith, will be your insipid, ignorant commentator for this strategic series. This game is part of the Rewarding the Rewarders opportunity I offered back in late July, and was brought to you by a man whose email got sabotaged long enough to send me a viral link. But it's okay. No one panic. The vaccine has been deployed. Metal Marines is a real-time strategy game presented in an isometric view. It was released both for the Super Nintendo, that's the version I'll be playing, and the PC. There are minor differences, but they're ultimately the same game. Now, I say real-time strategy, but it's not a constant pace. There are frequent pauses. You'll see. Consider this video an introduction to the game. Starting with an actual intro. Research scientists make a breakthrough in antimatter energy technology. However, the same technology was applied to weapons research. Disaster. A minor border skirmish between two nations saw the first use of antimatter weapons. Oh. That's not good. Grimith made an understatement. Less than 1 minute and 30 seconds. Oh, weapons set off a chain reaction of explosions across the globe, exploding all stockpiled antimatter weapons. Oh. What do you know? They erase matter. Huh. Oops. The Earth was shattered. We'll rebuild it. Space Empires 5. We have the technology. Meanwhile... Zorgeuf, the federal military commander, declares himself the Emperor. That name. With control of the military, he consolidated his control of the Earth and set his sights on the space colonies. Why would you want control of the Earth? It was shattered. Silly bitch. Then, in the future, the colonies unite in reaction to the threat from the Earth. A powerful battleship is built to support the Earth campaign. Again, who wants the shattered Earth? What's so valuable about it? No one knows. But it was our ancestral homeland. And so things have to be done. I think I'm just gonna call Zorman the Big Z or something. The first mission is very easy, so I'm going to cover basic gameplay mechanics. If you're viewing this video in the distant future because you wanted to watch a blazing playthrough of the game, you might want to stop watching now. Okay? Okay. Advice. That's Bowman there. Bowman. Commander. Ernest Bowman. Intelligence Advisor reporting. For duty. I've been sent by Allied Forces headquarters to assist you, sir. When we attack the Empire base, it will be necessary to locate enemy forces with missile reconnaissance and deploy units accordingly. Okay. If we eliminate the enemy AA missiles with our Metal Marines, we can destroy their Metal Marines with missiles. I see. This tactic will allow us to achieve our objective with minimum casualties. I am looking forward to a glorious campaign. Alright. End of advice. There's Sergeant Kraft there. Well, communication from the enemy. Fantastic. Welcome to your final battle. This is Bill Garland. Tupac's father? Nice hair. You've got a lot of guts to attack a professional army. The end. Well, what a great job, the enemy. Okay! So, gameplay mechanics overview. Let's begin talking with what the hell we see here on the screen. We're in the base deployment phase right now. You get 3 bases. You're in the game so long as you have at least one of those 3 bases. Lose them all and you lose. Don't do that. So, overview. First off, missiles. Missiles are your spearhead in an attack phase. They deal damage in a 3x3 block. As you can see, we're on a grid here, centered on their impact square. During an attack, you can use up to 4 missile bases at once, and they can be shot down by AA missiles. AA missiles, that's these. They've got a round coin flip chance of shooting down any given missiles. They can be augmented through the usage of radar bases, like so. Metal Marines, right here. Metal Marines, whereas missiles are your spearhead, Metal Marines are actually the units that get the job done. Hence the name. Pretty strong, pretty tough, and pretty damn expensive to employ. All of your attacks, whenever they incur an energy cost, whereas the war funds are actually used to build your structures. You have 2 resources that you need to manage. Energy, though, tends to solve itself. Metal Marines, AA missiles, and missiles can be upgraded to be more powerful. The same is not true of the other buildings. Let's see, we have gun pods here. They're really cheap. And they're really cheap. Yeah. In a one-on-one fight between an unupgraded Metal Marine and a gun pod, in order to ensure victory for you, if you're the gun pod guy, you want to have 2-to-1 odds. I think they're roughly about equivalent strength. The Metal Marine might have longer reach. It's been some time since I played Metal Marines here, so I don't remember all the details. Okay, and the rest of the buildings I will give you more of an overview on. 1, as we get further in the game, and 2, after I place my damn bases. Okay? So, 3 bases. You don't want to place them in conspicuous locations, and you don't want to place them at the front, as it were, close to the enemy. You want to place them as far away as possible, so that, you know, they can't be hampered. The real nutcrackers, whenever it comes to defeating a base, it doesn't have any defenses of its own, are Metal Marines. Regular old run-of-the-mill missiles ain't gonna do the job. But it's okay to have conspicuous bases, so long as you make sure you are going to have one by the end of the game. And fittingly enough, in order to win a particular mission, you have to destroy all the enemy bases, however many there are. We're gonna place 1 base here. Seemingly a fitting enough location right there. You don't want to place your bases too close. Metal Marines have a limited area of deployment on a given attack phase, so by bunching them all together, you're basically threatening that all their defenses get crushed with missiles and the Metal Marines come in and mop up things. So, second base, we'll go ahead and place here. Perhaps not the most ideal placement, but this is the first mission. Cool your jets. And third base, we'll go ahead and put that here. Not a big deal. The game asks you, Edwards, are you ready to start? Sure. Okay, first building we're going to place is a supply headquarters to give me additional war funds so that I can build even more buildings. Turn on grid mode, and where's my info? Ah, crap. We'll just go ahead and pick the attack, just to show off things. No, that doesn't give me the info I want. I won't attack yet. Hold on, enemy. Timeout. I need info. Unit data. What do you know? Maybe the giant button that says info, Grimith. So, 2 buildings I didn't discuss. Supply headquarters. War funds. They provide you war funds. How do you know? Supply headquarters, very useful buildings. Energy plants. Increase your energy. Who knew? These are the that's the base that I planted, that's another base, and of course the third base all the way back there. Your gun pods. Various Metal Marines. You can also change the actual weapon that a Metal Marine has equipped onto it. It's like a rock, paper, scissors format. I don't think we're going to be worried too much about that right now. Of course, our radar stations. Alright, alright. Suppose, while I'm actually thinking about it, let's go ahead and mount ourselves an attack. So, you can see up there at the top, we can choose up to 4 missiles and 3 Metal Marines. let's go and give this a whirl. You do want to attack the opponent frequently to get recon on what your enemy is doing, and to make sure that he can't build up a lot of resources on attacking you. Because if you leave the enemy alone, he'll just chillax. It'll be a pain in the ass. So, as you can see, this is the enemy island. However, we don't know a damn thing about it other than its topography. We actually have to send forth scouting units, Bowman recommended missiles, to learn more. So we'll go ahead and send a missile there. We're not really looking to deal damage, although if we do deal damage, that's not a big deal. Station the third missile there. We're just going to walk them in. The fourth missile there. And that consumes 16k fuel, as you can see up there at the top. The 3 Metal Marines are going to be stationed. You want to group together your Metal Marines so that they can support each other. I'm thinking up there, I mean, the island, the enemy island here, Garland's Island, is pretty small. So, up there seems like the ideal place to go. Especially given, you know, we're going to be walking our missiles up there. It should be a safe location. Okay, so go ahead and press OK. Now the real-time bit takes a pause as we watch some attack animations. This is missile number 1 that we've launched, and it successfully impacts and destroys an AA missile base. You saw those countermeasures being launched actually failed to destroy the missile in question. But the AA missile bases get to reload. I don't know why the missile bases launch individually in this game. It seems like it'd be cool if you did, like, en masse attacks. But you can upgrade the individual missile bases to launch 2 missiles at once. Like you can upgrade the AA missile bases to launch 2. Now, with all the missiles destroyed, one of which actually caused damage, the Metal Marine transport gets sent in. It has a lot more hit points, and it arrived without taking a single hit, and here we get to deploy our Metal Marines. And as it turns out, enemy base located here. This is actually the only one that's here. There might be a dummy base or two spread out. I don't remember this map too well. I'm pretty sure Garland has only one actual base for this map. So, we have a limited amount of time, I think it's like 60 seconds, for our Metal Marines to cause havoc. Until they're all destroyed, or they destroy everything they can see, or that time limit passes. 1 Metal Marine, 2 gun pods, a missile, and the base itself. This is going to be child's play, folks. Watch and learn. It's a beautiful thing, isn't it? The combined effort of the Metal Marines that I deployed easily overwhelmed the 1 Metal Marine and the gun pod over there, as well as the AI missile. But that gun pod over there does destroy a weakened Metal Marine. With the base destroyed, it doesn't matter about all the other structures. Map's over. Colonial forces land in North America, exploiting a weakness in the Empire's defense. A strategic base is quickly built and used as the staging area for an advance on the Empire's Philadelphia base. Colonial forces captured Philadelphia. Repairs began immediately on base infrastructure. Hurrah! Pretty spiffy artwork. I could have sped that through the individual text, but I decided, you know, what the hell. We read it dramatically. Alright! Fuck the Empire! Still have no idea why you want to rule Earth. Maybe the antimatter, in the process of annihilating the land masses, revealed awesome amounts of previously undiscovered minerals and other forms of resources? Maybe all of the ocean water is proven to be good for you in the future? I'm not sure. When you have the infinity of space to colonize, I don't know why, like, how are we all getting the whatever. These questions will never be answered, so it's not like you all research the answers for me. That's why you're out there watching. That was your introduction to Metal Marines. Future missions will be a bit harder. Trust me. Take care, everyone. Talk to you later.